See here.
Personal foul, face mask, 26 on the defense.
Face mask call against Coronado.
Jeremiah Sartuz coming in there from his defensive end position to run down Shemaine Johnson. And did a good job of getting there, but as he reached in to make the tackle, got a piece of Johnson's face mask. Big penalty. Going to move Cooper out now past the 30-yard line in their initial first down.
Well, it's a good break there for Cooper. Rodriguez in the backfield, quarterback. Again, he can run and he can throw. He's going to throw this time. He does, out to the far outside. It's caught there, but the receiver just can't quite keep his feet. Goes down for a gain of about 3.
3 receivers the far side of the field, and they're going to throw it to the third receiver in that trip set. That's number 7, Wyatt Hare, on a quick out pattern, a little banana pattern out towards the sideline. And well, if he could have maintained his footing, he had a lot of room ahead of him to be able to turn up the sideline. The 2 outside receivers had cleared the zone for him, but makes the catch, stumbles and falls down for just a short gain.
Cooper hands the ball off. Got a great hold that time for Johnson, who's still running across the 40. He goes out of bounds at Coronado's 30-yard line. Right, really good hold created there.
It was explosive run there for Shemaine Johnson. You're going to see it open up here on the offense's right side. Good kick out block, and Shemaine Johnson showing some speed right here to get up the sideline. Big gain there for the Cooper Pirates.
Cooper comes back out, sends 2 wide receivers, a twin set to the near side, 1 split receiver to the far side. Hands the ball, fakes the ball, throws a perfect strike on a post route, in for a touchdown for Cooper.
Flag back here. We'll see if this is going to stand up. What a well-designed play. A little run-pass option right there. Rodriguez did a great job of riding the running back for as long as he could, which made those linebackers step up. And then, boy, did he throw a strike out there to number 11, Cade Gant. You'll see it here on the replay. And Gant able to stretch out and get to the end zone, but it looks like this one's going to come back and a break for the Mustangs.
Well, it's a break for each side. Big breaks going both ways now. Randy, that was a perfectly thrown ball.
It really was. Ineligible.
And really a great catch.
It was ineligible receiver, which will happen on that run-pass option a lot of times. As a lineman, they don't really know if it's run or pass. And
it's a 15-yard penalty in the previous spot. First down.
Well, that's going to bring up a first down and 25 for Cooper.
An ineligible receiver and then a personal foul. They'll mark the personal foul penalty off. First and 20, so apparently they marked it from the spot of the foul, I guess.
Well, I guess they did, because they said 15-yard penalty, so yeah. Rodriguez takes the snap, hands the ball off inside for a good gain. Still going. Fumble. On his feet. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Coronado's jump up and down saying, we've got the ball, and they do. The first turnover of the game.
That was Jathan Caraway on the carry right up the middle. Huge hole. And as they... foul back here behind all of the action, but in that scrum trying to fight for those last few yards, Coronado able to strip the ball away from Caraway, and big turnover right there. Coronado falls on it and comes up with a big turnover as Cooper threatening to score.
Ball being placed at the 14-yard line there for Coronado. Have new life there on that turnover. Villalobos still the quarterback in there at shotgun. Got a trip set to the far side, a split receiver to the near side. Motion inside. Got a little trickery going on that didn't quite work because of sudden penetration.
Vehe makes the tackle right there, getting across the line of scrimmage. Coronado was going to run some type of a reverse here, but it gets blown up in the backfield. Villalobos gets thrown for a big loss right there, about 8-yard loss on that play.
Yeah, going to bring up a second down now and 18. Coronado snapping the ball from their 6-yard line. They've been there before. Villalobos dropped back to pass. He's got pressure. He unloads it down the middle. Had two wide open receivers, both on a post, and kind of threw it in between both of them.
Cooper went man-to-man all the way across the field, so locked up one-on-one coverage, and boy, Campbell Stanek did a great job of getting the shoulders turned to that defensive back, and all he could do was reach out and grab him as he went by, and going to bring a pass interference call out of the pocket, I believe. May call defensive holding, but the flag is going to be against the Pirates.
And depending upon the call here, they may get an automatic first down.
Yeah, they call it pass interference. It'll be 15 yards and a first down. Another big break here for Coronado.
Wow. Moves the ball all the way to the 20-yard line. Just the nose of the ball is almost on the 20-yard line, on the near hash mark. Two receivers to the far side, one split out. Motion comes across. Villalobos hands the ball off that time, and Cooper linebacker, number 5 that time, Patrick Garcia, just sniffed that out.
Jet sweep coming again. Had success on this in the first drive, but not this time. Good play right there. Number 5, Cale Kirk, getting across the line of scrimmage and dropping Campbell Stanek. And again, Coronado's going to find themselves in a long yardage situation, 2nd and 15.
Ball still on this hash mark, near hash mark. Got 2 tight receivers to the near side, 2 split receivers to the far side. This time you got a bootleg coming out, fakes it, throws it, hits it out in the flat, and picks it up to the original line of scrimmage again, about 5 yards. Got to bring up the 3rd down and 10.
Good patience by Villalobos that time. He made a little pump fake to get the defensive player applying pressure up in the air, and then reloaded and got the ball to Kareem Portee, and able to pick up a little bit of yardage right here. But boy, that's an impressive play right there by the quarterback to keep his composure and be able to make that throw, pick up a little bit of positive yardage.
Coronado facing a 3rd down and a long 9 here from their own 20-yard line. Villalobos drops back this time on a delay, starts to run, sees a wide open man, and just underthrew him. Great play that time by the defensive back of Cooper.
And number 3, Darius Butler, able to get back there and get a hand on it. Stanek had run past him and had nothing but wide open field up ahead of him. Villalobos needed just a little bit more on that pass. Couldn't quite fit it over the top of Butler's head. And they got to credit the defensive back right there for getting up there and getting a piece of that ball, knocking away. Otherwise, we'd have been hearing the Coronado fight song.
Well, here's the punt being snapped from the 20-yard line. Coronado's punter should get that ball off. He did. He received a lot of outside pressure, but he does get off a nice punt. Takes a nice bounce inside Cooper's territory. Going to be blown dead there at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cooper.
Down the field to spot the ball, number 6, Willie
A little bit of pressure back there on the punter for Coronado.
Hey, we've got a timeout here. It is 0-0, 3:59 in this first quarter. We're going to take a quick break.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
We are back. Still a scoreless tie game between the Mustangs of Coronado and the Pirates of Lubbock-Cooper. After a really nice punt by Coronado, first down, hands the ball off for just a short gain.
Gain 3, sits up 2nd and 7.
Second down now and 8 for Cooper from their own 44-yard line. Ball goes back, looking to throw. He does throw on a short crossing route there, and a great tackle there by the defensive back.
You can see reaction right here coming up making this tackle. Shallow drag pattern. And what they're hoping is, again, that zone gets cleared out with the outside receiver. You see number 11, Cade Gant, coming across the field. But that is just an excellent tackle right there. That's number 0, Andrew Ramirez, coming up there and taking the legs out from underneath Cade Gant.
Third down now and long, 3rd and 7 for Cooper. Drop back to pass, a quick slant. Going to pick up the first down. Tackle there at the 43-yard line of Coronado. Hey, we mentioned earlier that we were only able to have one camera going. We want to give a shout out to Drake Ashcraft for just jumping up and running that camera for us. First down after that nice gain by Cooper. Going to throw again, looking, got good protection. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, coming to the near side and just dumps it off just to keep from losing 2 yards. And a flag comes in late behind the call, and it's going to be holding this time against Cooper. But we sure have had a lot of 10 and 15-yard penalties, Randy.
There has been some big ones early on in this game, and most of them working against Cooper so far. At that time, Rodriguez showing a little bit of his escapability, getting outside the pocket and dumps it out of bounds, what would have been an incomplete pass, but back behind the play. And one of those linemen gets caught and create 1st and 20 here for Cooper.
Rodriguez sends 3 wide out to the far side. 1 split out to the near side. Now they shift in, bring a tighter formation. Johnson, the running back, right behind, gets the football, goes to the left side, finds a hole, and is going to pick up about 13 yards on the far side.
Stretch play, outside zone play. Boy, they ran into that trips formation that they brought in tight. And you're going to see good blocking, good push, and a seam opens up there for Shemaine Johnson. And this kid's got a lot of speed. You can tell he hits that hole fast and hard. And a big gainer right there to get him back into this set of downs.
Minute and a half left in this first quarter. No score so far. Rodriguez looking at a 2nd down and 7, sends a man in motion, hands the ball off to Johnson. That's Johnson going over the right side for a short gain of about 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4.
They run it up inside. See if they pull any lineman. Yeah, got a guard trying to kick out or lead up into the hole right there. And Johnson getting in there behind him. Good defense by Coronado to fall in there and get off the block and keep that to a short gain. Big play coming up here, 3rd down and long 3 needed.
Rodriguez has got a double twin set. 2 receivers split to both sides. Quarterback appears to be changing the play at the line of scrimmage. That's Ryan Rodriguez, and he is a dandy. He moves Johnson over to his left, hands Johnson the ball right straight up the middle. It looks like it's going to be a 1st down by about a yard. Takes the ball down to the 33-yard line.
Cooper just barely beat the play clock right there. Get the play off, and just the inside zone running play right up the gut. And enough of a push right there for Cooper to move the chains again and maintain this drive. We're going to go down to the end of the first quarter.
And I think that's going to be the last play of this first quarter, and it is. After 1 full quarter, it is 0-0 between the Coronado Mustangs and the Cooper Pirates. And we'll be right back.
Where we would like to recognize McGavin Nissan and Infinity of Lowrey.
They're your teams, your scores, your games. So get it all in one place and make this your app. The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports, highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else.
It's your connection to all things for high school football.
It's your KCBD End Zone Sports app.
Rodriguez, Chief Tijuana, Cesar DeLeon,
Yes.
Chris Huber, and Kevin Boone. The Lubbock ISD
Yes,
board
I gave him a shout out a minute ago, Drake Ashcraft.
as well as the coaches and athletes of
Did your
Coronado
dad teach?
appreciate the support
Was your
of
dad a
Gavin
teacher?
Nissan and Infinity of Lubbock as they sponsor tonight's
Hey, I want to
game.
welcome you back here between this crosstown rivalry between Lubbock-Cooper and the Coronado Mustangs. These kids grew up playing Little League, basketball and soccer against each other, and I don't know if they like each other or they don't like each other, but I just know this is a rivalry that both of them want to win. Neither one of them won last week. Both of them 0-1 on the season, needing to win.
Get game day ready. Power through.
Right now, Cooper's got the momentum. Ball snapped with a 1st and 10 here from the 33-yard line. Fakes a little reverse, and boy, the quarterback just barely gets the ball out, but he completes it. It's a big play, going to be a score for Cooper. The first score of the night. And the quarterback, Ryan Rodriguez, did a little magical act back there because he was under pressure, and he had 2 fakes to give. Looks up, got a guy in his face, unloads the ball, and he got a touchdown.
Just a well-designed play right there. Good ball handling out of the quarterback, Rodriguez, and with those 2 fakes, inviting the defensive line up and then throw the screen pass right behind them. And that was well-designed and well-executed. 32-yard touchdown for Shemaine Johnson.
An extra point is good. 7-0 with 11:48 left in the first half. Cooper Pirates winning. We'll take a little break. Be right back.
For sportsmanship and athletics. The Texans
I asked him, is your dad a
Please join
teacher?
our athletes, coaches, and officials in their commitment to showing respect for others.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Leading the tackle for the Pirates, number 35.
Cooper kicks off deep to Coronado that time. Stanek actually caught that, brought it out to the 21-yard line. He was hit by about 3 Cooper Pirates.
Yeah, big hit by number 35, Zay Edwards. And looked like Coronado was going to get even better field position. This is good field position compared to the first 2 times they had the ball, once at the 9 and once at the 14. But Zay Edwards shut down that kickoff return in a hurry.
Villalobos back out at quarterback, sends motion across, hands off on a jet sweep. He hands off, and we have got a wide open receiver. Boy, just underthrew it on a double reverse there. Really a great call. Just underthrew the receiver. He had a hard time. That play took forever, didn't it, Randy?
Yeah, little double reverse pass right here, and it opened up just like they had hoped that it would. You see the handoff to Stanek, throws it back to number 13, Kareem Portee, but he got hit right as he was stepping into that throw. Couldn't get as much on it as he wanted to, and just a little bit short out there. I think that was Cam Miller that was running unattached out there and unable to make the catch.
Villalobos on a nifty little handoff there for about a 4-yard gain. Coming to the near side.
Brooks, the ball carrier.
Another flag on the play.
Yeah, we had 5 penalties in that first quarter.
Coronado's doing a good job with some misdirection. They got motion going one way and then handing the ball back in the opposite direction. That was another example of it right there. This time one of Coronado's offensive linemen got caught hands outside of the framework and it's going to set Coronado back now. They take the whole 10 yards back to the 11-yard line, be 2nd and 20.
Yeah, that penalty occurred just far enough outside that that it wasn't half the distance to the goal. It takes them all the way back to the 11-yard line now. Facing a long, long 2nd down. Ball on the near hash. Wide receivers to each side. Villalobos takes it. Going to keep it. Going over the left side. Picks up about 3 on that play.
Time he faked the toss sweep and then set up a little power play right up the middle. And Villalobos taking that ball into the teeth of the defense right there. Picks up a few yards, about 4 on the play. Big 3rd down facing the Mustangs.
So you've got Brooks in the backfield. He will line up by the quarterback, Villalobos. 2 medium split receivers to the near side. One now goes in motion, and we've got a timeout.
Coronado, they're first.
We've got a timeout. We're going to.
Every time you see an attorney on a billboard, think of Chad Jones Law. Chad Jones Law has helped thousands of injured people, and they've recovered millions of dollars for their clients. Auto accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, oil field accidents, all serious accident cases. Whenever you see an attorney on a billboard, think of the law firm that gets results. Chad Jones Law. If you've been injured, call right now. 806-224-2000.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marcia Sharp Freeway.
Brings up 4th down for the Mustangs. Punting for your Mustangs, number 88, Parker Batamia. Back deep with the Pirates, number 3, Darius Butler.
Well, after a long pass attempt there on 3rd and 16, Coronado be forced to punt. A great snap, again pressure, but not as much as has been. Got a very good kickoff, caught there by the Coronado returner, number 3, Darius Butler. And he takes it back down inside Cooper territory.
Butler made the play on the long pass to get back there and close it enough to knock the pass away from Stanek, and here he is making a good catch in traffic on that punt return and gets ahead for good positive yardage for the Pirates. And I'll tell you, Cooper sets himself up in great situation right here, starting on the plus side of the field, 42-yard line. And an opportunity here to go up 2 scores early in this game.
10 minutes left in this first half. Mustangs trailing the Pirates by 7. And the Pirates have the football. In a very tight formation this time. Quarterback Rodriguez looking, makes the throw.
Rodriguez pass connects number 7.
It's going to be close to a first down.
And have that first down. It's the tight end out there going about 8 yards and curling around. And good throw again here by the quarterback. Ryan Rodriguez puts it right on him. And Noah Clark, it's number 7, which is Wyatt Hare, able to then turn up the field and fall forward enough to get that first down.
Cooper stays in that tight formation with Johnson just behind quarterback Rodriguez. Hands the ball off straight up the middle, finds a hole, breaks one tackle. but he couldn't break the second one, but he picks up 12 yards and a first down to the 20-yard line of Monterey. Coronado.
Yeah, new running back in the game for the Pirates. It's Keon Brown, number 33. So the third guy already at running back position that's touched the ball for the Pirates, and similar success, finding a lot of running room right up the gut of this Coronado defense.
Yeah, Keon Brown, number 33, stays in the game. He stands behind the quarterback, Rodriguez. Motion into the formation. Ball goes to Brown. Up the middle, hit there almost immediately. He is going to gain maybe a couple of yards in there. But he takes the ball inside the 20, now down to about the 17-yard line of Coronado.
Brings up second down.
.841 left in the first half. Cooper on a nice drive at the moment. Brown still the running back in there. And ball goes to Brown. He goes to the outside, trying to get outside, but Pursuit catches him real well there for a 1-yard gain.
Jeremiah Sartuz on that play for Coronado, getting to Keon Brown and tackling before he could really get turned up the field. Keon Brown only going to get about 1 yard on that play. Had two backs in the backfield, and I think ideally that time the other back, Shemaine Johnson, probably should have turned inside and sealed that linebacker.
Yeah, and Brown looks like he may have turned his ankle or something on that play. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
There are more than 10,000 colleges and universities in the United States, and only a few hundred are considered to be America's finest. And who is paving the way at America's finest colleges and universities as America's brightest future leaders? Graduates from the Lubbock Independent School District. The Lubbock Independent School District. Your child's story begins here.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marcia Sharp Freeway.
Number 11, Kane Gant for the Pirates, touchdown. Rodriguez going after 10 is good. 7:42 left in the first half.
Number 11.
Cooper Pirates 14, Coronado Mustangs 0.
Hey, you're listening to KCBD Friday Night Football live stream. We will take a quick break.
Oh my God. It's a beautiful day for a game. Let's take a look at the lineup. Up next, the 87-year-old Spitfire from Lubbock, Texas. She's strapping in. Look at her go!
Are Brace Yourself lift chairs really this powerful? Probably not, but they just might make you feel like a kid again.
No, brace yourself!
At 34th and Indiana.
Are you ready for your next adventure? Take a short drive to Ron Hoover RV Marine and Equipment.
Ron Hoover RV Marine and Equipment is the largest Texas-owned RV marine dealership.
From travel trailers to fifth wheels.
To utility trailers, ATVs, and bad boy mowers, if you're going to need to work before you get to play, we have what you need.
Financing for all credit situations, sales, service, and more.
Take a short drive out to Ron Hoover RV today. We're proud to be a Texas Tech corporate partner.
Fair catch for the Mustangs by number 1, Campbell's Bennett.
Hey, welcome back to Plains Capital Park. On a 3rd down and long, beautiful pass by Rodriguez to Rodriguez. Michael was the recipient. I don't know if they are brothers, but it was a beautiful pass and beautiful catch.
Hey fans, don't forget
in the inside fade pattern. You're going to see it here. We got the replay of it, and Cade Gant right here, number 11. He's a receiver, inside receiver in that trip set, and he runs that fade pattern to the outside. That is a hard pass to cover. Well thrown ball by Ryan Rodriguez, and touchdown goes on the board for the Cooper Pirates.
Well, down 14-0 now with 7:42 left in the half. Villalobos getting pressure and cannot get away, cannot escape the rush. He is thrown for a loss of 10 yards on 1st and 10. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 20.
There's tremendous pressure again, immediate pressure by this defensive front for the Cooper Pirates. They are having their way against the offensive line of Coronado. And really, Villalobos has no chance right here. You're going to see he's trying to get his shoulder square to deliver a pass, but all over him right there is number 5, Patrick Garcia. Gets him and slings him down to the ground, and Coronado has found themselves 2nd and long too many times here in this first half, making it very difficult on the offense to sustain drives.
Villalobos from a tight set, looking to his left, throws to the left. It's intercepted there at the 17-yard line. Run back in for a touchdown by number 16, Broderick Everett of Cooper.
Everett read the pass right there, a little flood concept to the far side of the field, and Everett undercut the receiver and made a heck of a catch, really, and then to stay inbounds, tightrope his way down the sideline to get into the end zone and stretch this lead even more. And pretty disastrous couple of plays right there for the Coronado Mustangs.
Yeah, back-to-back in there. Just, that hurts. Cooper lines up for the extra point.
Point after number 32, Michael Rodriguez.
Michael Rodriguez is the kicker. A bad snap on it, retreats, and a huge loss on the play. But that leaves the score 20-0 with 6:46 left in this first half. We got the replay there.
See Everett right there undercutting the receiver and then able to get up the sideline into the end zone. Really a nice play there by the linebacker, 5'11", 190-pound junior.
Stop by and say hello and thank them at Mighty Wash.
And the school to the south is feeling pretty good right now, Randy.
Well, they have done a good job. Offensively, they've moved the ball every time one drive stopped in that fumble deep into Coronado's territory. So offensively, they're experiencing a lot of success. And Coronado's had a little bit of success themselves offensively, but just a poor field position, creating long fields. They hadn't been able to convert it into any points, but they have experienced some success. They just got to regroup right now. It's a big 6.5 minutes left in this first half right here. Offense needs to go out there and get something sustained and points on the board going into halftime.
Michael Rodriguez really gets his foot into that, kicks it all the way about 4 yards deep in the end zone. And Coronado scratching their head, just going, man, let's go. We got to get something going here. We got to throw the ball. We got to catch the ball. We got to block defenders. We need to move the ball down and put points on the board.
We need to see some success on first down. Let's see if Coronado's offense changes philosophy maybe just a little bit and tries to go right at this defense on first down to try to create positive yardage and not get behind the chain so early.
Coronado sends 2 wide to the far side, 1 wide with the pistol formation here. Villalobos looks to make the call. He makes the call at the line of scrimmage. Hands off. That's Brooks up the middle for a short gain of about 3.
Taking a handoff for the Mustangs, number 22, Darian Brooks.
Dude, that's what they did. Straight ahead running play that time and try to get some push out of the interior offensive line. Pretty good job right there. They'll move it 4 yards, maybe a little bit more than that. And this looks a lot better. 2nd and 6 is so much better than 2nd and 14 or 2nd and 20.
Yes, it is. Villalobos takes a snap, hands it off. This time, Brooks has got a little bit more running room, going to pick up about
Brooks, your ball carrier.
three, maybe 4 more yards, but at least it's going to be a 3rd down and short. They need to convert here.
Real nice cut by Brooks that time. It was supposed to be a stretch play to the outside, but defensive lineman again able to get across the line of scrimmage, and Brooks did a great job of making a little jump cut and get headed back up the field to turn that into positive yardage. And you're right, 3rd and 2, they got to pick this up.
Coronado broke the huddle real quick in a kind of a single wing look. Quarterback Villalobos kept the ball that time to his right side, picked up the 1st down. That was needed.
Went unbalanced line that time and wanted to snap it quick before the defense had a chance to adjust, and I think it worked very well. You're going to get that line to touch right there. You're going to see right here they actually got a different guy playing quarterback that time, Wildcat quarterback. Going to be number 9, which is Rebel Beckham. A little bit more power maybe than Villalobos, but he gets ahead for that 1st down.
So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Coronado. Villalobos hands the ball. Going outside, just can't get outside the defensive pursuit on the wide side.
Darius Brooks, the ball
Going to lose
carrier.
about 3 yards, 4 yards actually on that play.
Excellent tackle coming up the field by Jack Sipowicz. Getting across there and making a tackle. It started with the interior again of that defensive line, making Brooks bounce to the outside. And then Sipowicz, boy, he shot through there and made an outstanding open field tackle.
We got trips to the near side. Villalobos looking to throw. He sees a wide open receiver, wide open. And actually, that was, I believe, that was Stanek, was it not?
Campbell Stanek running the flag pattern that time. Boy, he was wide open. Everybody bit up on the short receivers, and the middle safety was the one having to try to come over there to make that play. But Villalobos threw that ball back to the inside. Stanek got turned around a couple of times and unable to make the catch. That's the 3rd time in this half that Campbell Stanek has been running wide open and just unable to make the connection on what would be huge plays for Coronado. 2 of them. Pass was knocked away by a defensive back right at the last second. That time it was just a matter of the quarterback and receiver missing on where the ball was delivered.
Facing a 3rd down now and 14, the Mustangs. And it looks like we've got a timeout. They're going to talk it over. We'll talk it over too. You're listening to KCBD's Friday Night Football.
Before it all, McGavick Nissan treated me like an MVP.
You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this. You ain't seen nobody like this.
New pump jack. Same energy.
Facing a 3rd down and 14, Coronado throws an incomplete pass.
For number 11, Cam Miller.
Went back to that same play that they missed Stanek on a few plays earlier. Same concept, 3 receivers out here to the near side. Flag pattern that time was covered up much better by the secondary. Went to the inside receiver on the curl pattern, Cam Miller, but a lot of traffic in there for that ball to be delivered. And I think Miller knew there was a lot of people closing in on him and unable to secure the catch. Coronado's going to end up punting it away again.
Yeah, from their own 21-yard line, a good snap. Not so much pressure again. A good punt. Cooper comes in and feels it on a bullet. Loses the ball. It bounces right back up to him. and he had run to room across the far side of the field, takes it down to the 34-yard line.
It's Darius Butler again, and he gets a big break right here. He bobbled that catch, but it bounced right back up to him, almost never broke stride, and then he was able to split the coverage team of Coronado and really had a chance of taking that one to the house. The punter ends up making the tackle for Coronado, keeping him out of the end zone.
Randy, I don't think he did break stride. I think he was running fast. It just hit the ground. He never lost stride. It just came right back up to him. Well, it's first down now from the 34-yard line of Coronado. Cooper this time going to throw, looking left, decides to scramble, going up the field, and that's Rodriguez getting pressure and actually run out of bounds on the near sideline for a short gain or no gain at all. That was a lot of running for nothing.
It was, and even compounding on top of that, they're going to get a holding call, so even no matter what he did, it was coming back anyway. You see Rodriguez right here showing some strength, and I tell you, that's why he's been quarterback for 3 years, a lot of experience, does a great job of leading his team.
Yeah, he's got a great arm, and he's got great feet as well. 3:55 remaining in the first half. Cooper Pirates leading 20-0 over Coronado Mustangs. Facing a long first down. This time short, quick pass, quick screen. Breaks one tackle, but knocked out of bounds after a gain of about six, maybe 7.
Wide receiver screen out there, Braden Ferguson. And boy, did a good job. Coronado running to the football well that time, but Ferguson able to kind of turn sideways and split the defense to get ahead, pick up about 6 yards on the play when very easily could have been stopped for nothing.
Yeah, Coronado really needs to get a stop here. Number 10, Ja'Shea Caraway in at a running back this time. And the ball goes to him. He makes a cut out to the far side, breaks the line of scrimmage, still running down, right at the 10-yard, finally run out of bounds is Jathan Caraway.
28-yard gain right there. Again, that stretch play, outside zone play. And you're going to see it right here. The H-back leads up and the pulling guard ahead of him as well. And Caraway able to turn the corner and get to the second and third level before he even gets touched. And that's just too much running room right there. Good job by the offensive line of the Cooper Pirates.
Caraway stays in there at running back. He's just offset to the left of Ryan Rodriguez, the quarterback. Now it goes back into a pistol. Wide receivers come into a tighter formation. Ball goes. It's a fake and a bootleg back out to this side. Receiver wide open. A great tackle there. But they don't get him down until about the 3-yard line.
Pick up about 7 on that bootleg pass that time, hitting Travis Esparza, slipping out underneath the defense, coming all the way from the far side of the formation, slipping out here in the flat. And then good, strong running right there to fight forward for another extra yard, get it down there to the 3-yard line. Cooper knocking on the door again. Remember, Cooper's also going to receive the opening kickoff of the second half, so Coronado desperately needing to turn them away or keep them to a field goal.
Rodriguez sends man in motion, hands the ball to the tailback. Caraway that time gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Might picked up a half a yard, but that is it. It's going to bring up a third down now and goal with 2:35 left in the first half.
Nice job stepping in the hole right there by the linebacker of Coronado. And good solid tackle, one-on-one right there in the hole. And low man wins. Defense won that one. Big third down play coming here. You got to figure Cooper's got 2 downs to try to get this if they choose to.
And they keep Caraway in there at tailback. He's in a pistol formation behind Rodriguez. Man in motion. Ball goes to Rodriguez. He's hit. Caraway is hit in the backfield that time. And going to be a 1-yard loss, taking it back to the 5-yard line with fourth down now and 5 for Cooper. We have got a 2-minute warning, and we'll be right back.
Hey fans, as a reminder, Lubbock ISD has a no re-entry policy. If you choose to leave the stadium for any reason, you must purchase another ticket to re-enter. Thank you.
Hi, can I get an appointment? It's for a shark bite.
For a shark bite.
At Regal Park Medical Center, we believe complete health care should never be rushed.
That means urgent care when it matters most.
And complete family care to support you year-round. At Regal Park, we listen. We care.
Even when it's a shark fight.
For those moments in life when your health care seems very important, you can trust the professionals at Regal Park Medical Center.
You got Judge Souter down there on the sideline. He does a little FCA work with Coronado. Well, we are coming out of the 2-minute timeout, which is new in Texas high school football this year. The score is 20-0. It is 4th down and goal from the 5-yard line. Cooper's got the football. Coronado needs to make a goal line stand. They need to make something good happen here. Rodriguez looking to throw this time, looking to the far side. Just overthrows the receiver, and Cooper holds him out.
Good coverage all the way across the field by the Mustangs that time. It's a tough pass pattern right there. That inside receiver running a flag pattern. See so many teams run this play down near the goal line. Good man beater concept, but good coverage all the way across the field. That would have taken an absolutely perfect throw and maybe an even better catch because it was so well covered. And nice job there by the Mustang defense.
Randy, I'll tell you, if this was a one-touchdown score, I don't think they would even tried that. I think they were just doing it for practice. You can do stuff like that when you're ahead 20-0, and it's almost the end of the first half. Well, for the third possession now, Coronado takes over deep in their own territory. Villalobos looking to pass. Comes to the near side, throws deep down this near side, and just overthrows his receiver there.
You see that a lot of times down there deep in your own territory. Take a home run shot because everybody's just expecting you to try to nudge it away from your own goal line. That time they tried to go out and up with Campbell Stanek. A good job there by the defensive back. Did not bite on it. That's going to be number 22, Josiah Davis for the Pirates. Did a nice job of not going up on the initial outcut and was in pretty good position right there. Actually pinned Stanek on the sideline. No place to really go with that ball.
Second down now and 10. Ball hands off inside, coming to the near side. Very little running room, but he does manage to get it out a couple more yards to about the 7-yard line. Looks like Cooper's going to take a timeout with 1:41 left.
Cooper, there first.
So running that sweep back to the tight side of the field again, hoping to get a little bit of leverage and outnumber the defense. But same guy that made the play on the pass coverage a few minutes ago made the play right there. Josiah Davis, cornerback, did a good job staying at home, reading his keys, and got up there and turned Brooks back to the inside to keep that to a short gain. Cooper burns a timeout right there. They're wanting to stop here on third down, force a punt, and see great field position, one more chance to score before the half.
Yeah, Cooper's got 2 timeouts left. So Coronado facing a 3rd and 7. And if they were forced to punt here, they would Cooper probably would get good field position. So with 3rd down and 7, Villalobos fakes the sweep pitch and keeps it, but he's going to be thrown for a 2-yard loss. Takes it back to the original line of scrimmage, which was right at the 5-yard line, and Cooper does call their second timeout.
They snuck a different quarterback in there that time. Number 13 lined up at quarterback, Kareem Portee. And again, they faked that toss sweep and then tried to run the quarterback power right up the middle, but no place to go with it. And I think actually lost a couple of yards on that play. Cooper does their job, 3 and out, going to force a punt by the Mustangs.
Well, in previous punts that Coronado has had, they have received pressure, really just bringing it from one side. It'll be interesting to see here if the call didn't just lay your ears back and let's try to block this punt first.
We didn't mention number 88, Parker Bodeman, is the punter for Coronado, has been on all of the previous punt situations. And his job is to get it out of here. Tight formation. He's tightened up to it right there to short.
Oh, my. Ball snapped over his head, and that will be a safety.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours right there. That up there tight, wanting a short snap and a quick kick to get it out of there with the oncoming rush, and instead it goes right over his head. He never even got a glove on it, all the way out of the back of the end zone. So Cooper not only is going to get 2 points there on the safety, but now a free kick from the 20-yard line is going to create great field position for the Pirates with 1.5 minutes to go. And again, Cooper gets the ball to start the second half.
And it is raining again here. Yeah, you can really see the rain coming down by the lights. We started this game with a very, very light shower, but it was enough to create moisture all over the field, and then it had stopped until just very recently. Well, $1:34 left in the first half. Pirates leading Coronado 22-0 after that snap over the punter's head and a 2-point safety. Murphy's Law has taken over here. If something could go wrong, it is going to go wrong. Very uncharacteristic of the Coronado Mustangs.
For the Mustangs, number 88, Parker Batamea.
They will be either kicking or punting the ball. Looks like they're going to kick it.
Badame is in there.
Yep, they are going to punt it.
He is their punter. Try to get a little more hang time on it, or maybe even get it up here in the rain and force a mishandle out of the Cooper Pirates.
Well, he's having to wipe it off pretty good, but there is the punt. And the ball actually hits the ground at the 34-yard line. Cooper returns all the way down, and it looks like they're going to return it all the way for a touchdown.
It's number 1, Noah Clark that time, and boy, that was no doubt. That parted like the Red Sea over there on the far side of the field. And Noah Clark caught that ball on one bounce and untouched. You'll see it right here. Look at the hole open up over there on the far hash mark. And there is nobody in the way of Noah Clark. And it just continues to go south for the Coronado Mustangs.
Wow. It literally, when it rains, it pours. 28, looking for their 29th point with this extra point kick. It's up, and it is.
One extra attempt is no good with 1:22 left in the
I think he missed
half.
it.
Cooper Pirates 28, Mustangs 0.
Yeah, he did miss it. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here. You're listening to KCBD's Friday Night Football.
They're your teams, your scores, your games. So get it all in one place and make this your app. The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports, highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else.
It's your connection to all things for high school football.
It's your KCBD End Zone Sports app.
Hit fast forward.
Kicking for the Pirates. Back deep for the Mustangs, number 1.
Hey, we're back.
And number 6.
1:22 left in the first half. Cooper leading Coronado 28-0. There is the kickoff. It's fielded at the 12-yard line. Going to be taken across the field, looking for somewhere. Reverses to come back here, and actually has a little bit more promise, at least on some yardage. That's That was a great individual effort getting that ball out to the 29-yard line.
Campbell Stanek, again, showing his athleticism. If you've never seen Campbell Stanek play baseball, you ought to go out and watch him this spring. He is an outstanding baseball player, center fielder for the Mustangs, and you can see some of the reason why he covers a lot of ground in the outfield right here. The return was designed to go all the way across the field. He saw nothing there, so he planted and came back, and this was pretty much all on his own right here, and gets it out there where it's a semi-decent field position.
Timeout for an injured player.
And we've got a timeout on the field.
Covenant Medical Group.
We'll take it too. Be right back.
Mike, a hailstorm just hit. Can you guys take care of it? Yes, we can!
When a storm hits, Cantex is ready to help. From emergency repairs, property damage, and broken windows to full roof replacements. You can trust the Cantex team to take care of you. Together we are one, serving you. We are Cantex.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park. It is raining right now on the beautiful Lowrey Field. And it's raining on the Mustangs too. They are down 28-0 with 1:11 left in this first half. Handoff this time goes to Brooks, 22, trying to get outside. Cannot get outside, loses about 3. Boy, Cooper's just tough on that outside run.
Another great play by Jack Sipowicz right there, getting across, getting his head across and getting a tackle on Brooks, Darian Brooks. Throws him for a 4-yard loss. I tell you, the defensive front has been the story of this game, at least on this side of the ball for Cooper. The down linemen have really dominated up front, getting pressure across the line of scrimmage.
This time a little bit more running room for Brooks. He makes a nice run, a 6-yard gain, but it's still going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. We have a player down for Cooper.
For defensive injury.
I'm sure they'll be taking a little break there to check him.
Urgent Care Center reminds fans, please be respectful during teams.
Number 15, Jackson Turnbow, is the injured player, and if you're watching the replay right there, just kind of got leg whipped. He was back behind the pile, and some other guys coming in finishing off the play. Leg whipped him, probably got kicked on the outside part of his knee.
Hey, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that next Thursday night, KCBD brings you the Thursday night throwdown. The Snyder Tigers come into Lubbock to play Lubbock High Westerners. That should be a pretty good ball game. Kickoff 7 o'clock. That's next Thursday night right here. And Sunday night football. I want to remind you on NBC that the Ravens and the Bills take off. The NFL is back in action. And a lot of people last night, I watched it today, the Cowboys and the Eagles, and I was just glad to see some NFL football that was real. That's the end of the first half. The Pirates are dominating at this moment. The Cooper Pirates, 28. The Coronado Mustangs, nothing. And it is halftime here, and we're going to take a halftime here too. You're listening to KCBD's Friday Night Football live stream. Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Plains Capital Park, Lowrey Field. Getting ready for the second half here. Both teams coming out onto the field. And we have a kickoff to the second half momentarily. Cooper builds up a big lead in the first half, 28-0 over the Coronado Mustangs.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right, Randy. You are right, and we have suffered through a pretty heavy rainstorm. It is still raining here. We started this game out at one point. We had 8 cameras going. We're just going to take a quick look here at the first half highlights. I'm going to flip it over to my buddy Randy.
First play, big play that Coronado had, one of the few that went their way, a big run up the middle by Caraway of the Cooper Pirates, but as he's struggling for those final yards, Mustangs able to pull the ball away from him and come up with a big turnover. But after that, it was all Pirates. Right here you see the great inside fade pattern to Gant, and a perfect throw out of the quarterback Ryan Rodriguez, very talented young man. The story of the first half really was the defensive front for Lubbock-Cooper. They just really dominated the play up front. A lot of pressure on J.J. Villalobos all the way through. Here was an interception that number 16, Broderick Everett, returned back for a touchdown. And Cooper scored in all phases of the game. Offense had 2 touchdowns. The defense had that touchdown. The special teams had a kickoff return and a safety. So all phases of the game scoring points for the Cooper Pirates. And defense for Cooper limiting Coronado to just 43 total yards in that first half. So dominating performance by the Pirates, and bad news for Coronado is Cooper gets the ball to start the second half, and here we go.
Yeah, Magus' kick, he gets pretty good foot into that, comes down at the 16-yard line, taken right back up the middle that time. Boy, and what a collision there. That was Noah Clark on the return. He was having fun there for a second, Randy.
And he thought he was going to get another hole over there, just like the one he returned back for a touchdown, but a nice job here by number 16, Alicio Gomez, for the Mustangs to fight off a blocker and be able to get there and make a very solid tackle right at the 35-yard line. And see if the defense can come out here, a quick stop for the Mustangs and get the ball in the hands of their offense.
Yeah, I was commenting, we had 8 cameras going at one time and the rain started, and in order to protect those, right now you viewers only going to be watching one camera. Well, Cooper starts out with just a jailbreak tunnel screen out to the right side. It ends up picking up 8 yards on 1st and 10. It's going to bring up a 2nd and short.
Quick throw right there to Noah Clark. You see him right there bending underneath that inside receiver. Well thrown ball, and Clark struggles ahead to get about. They're going to give him 8 yards on the play. Good first down throw and catch for the Pirates.
Shemaine Johnson back in there at running back for Cooper. Rodriguez looking, scrambling to his right, just unloads that one to avoid the sack. That would have been a great way to start the second half for that Coronado defense. It's still 3rd and 2.
It's real good coverage by the secondary of Coronado right here. Looks like Cooper is wanting to go for the home run seam route right up the hash mark over there, but bracketed coverage outside. They had a 3-deep zone look for the Mustangs, and they had that inside receiver bracketed inside and outside. No place to go with the ball for Rodriguez, so he wisely just dumps it out of bounds and come back and live to play this 3rd down and 2.
Johnson back in there at running back, just to the right of Rodriguez, the quarterback. Motion comes this way. Rodriguez hands the ball off on a run, picks up the first down, crosses the 50-yard line. A gain of about 8 yards on that play. First down for Cooper.
You see outside zone play right there, and got a good push, sealing down to the inside by this left guard and left tackle. And the H-back did a good job of turning the defensive end out. And it created quite a lane right there for Shemaine Johnson. Gets up the field there for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
Cooper just inside of Coronado territory. Ball's on Coronado's 49-yard line.
Timeout. Cooper.
And we've got a timeout by Cooper. We're going to take a quick break here, too. You're listening to KCBD Friday Night Football.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
Hey, welcome to a wet Friday night matchup between the Coronado Mustangs and the Cooper Pirates here at Plains Capital Park, Lowrey Field. 1st and 10 from the Coronado 49-yard line. Rodriguez takes the snaps, quickly gets it outside, just a quick little hitch screen out there, but a good gain. Picked up 7 yards on that first down.
Wide receiver screen out here, and good job of getting a block there by the inside receiver. That's number 12, Reed Waters, that makes that initial block and allows Cade Gant to get ahead and make the safety come over to finally run him out of bounds. 7-yard pickup there on first down. 2nd down and 3 here from the 43-yard line. Ball's handed off right up the middle. Coronado defense swarms there, but got just enough of the first down. Jathan Caraway inside running play, straight ahead zone blocking scheme right there. Better defense that time by the Mustangs is number 5, Jamoran Johnson, falling in there to get his arms wrapped around the running back Caraway. Keeps him to a short game, but it is enough to get a new set of downs for the Pirates.
Pirates come out and split 2 wide to the far side, 1 split to the near side. There's a quick throw out to the inside receiver, who will gain nothing on that. Great job of collapsing on the reception.
Could actually be a loss on that. I believe that's going to be number 0, Andrew Ramirez, that comes up right there and makes a good tackle, avoids the blocker, and gets to the receiver and keeps him to actually no gain right there.
From the 37-yard line of the Coronado Mustangs, Cooper comes back out in a wide set, pistol formation. This time it's a straight handoff right up the middle. Still going to be a short gain of about 4 yards. It's going to bring up about a 3rd down, and we'll call it 6.
Inside linebacker Trey Anthony Thompson, as I'm seeing on the replay, stepping up in the hole, one-on-one tackle. That's a good job right there as a tackling drill set up in practice. And a good job there by Thompson, keeping his eyes right on the numbers of the running back Caraway. Face mask right on the numbers and wrap up around the shoulders. And 3rd down situation here for the Mustang defense.
The twin set to the near side, split to the wide. There's a shift. They bring them in tight. Johnson, the running back, moves over to the right. He now flares out to the right. Looking to throw is Rodriguez, and it's picked off by Coronado. That is what Coronado needed. They needed a big play here, and they got it.
Really did. Let me see. I think it's number 8.
It is number 8. Yep.
Isaiah Doss that time, and Rodriguez threw it late across the middle and overthrew his receiver. You're going to see it here on the replay. Got a clearing pattern right there, a curl pattern set up, and the receiver kind of drifted back to the outside. I don't think Rodriguez was expecting that. And ends up hitting Doss right on the number 8. Nice job intercepting the pass, creating a turnover there for the Mustang defense.
Brooks now back in as running back. Villalobos the quarterback. They've got a trip formation to the far side. Villalobos takes it, sprints to the near side, but I think that play was called dead.
False start. Offense.
False start.
4, 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that was Harger that time at quarterback. No, it was Villalobos.
Tight end or H-back that time got caught leaning forward just a little bit just before the snap.
That has plagued them, Randy, the whole game, things like that.
Well-designed play right there. Good call coming out. Same formation. See if they go right back to it here. It had a chance to get Villalobos around the edge that time.
They run the same play. It's just a quarterback sweep to this near side, and he is going to get it back close to the original line of scrimmage, but not quite there. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 12 for Coronado.
Almost got the corner turned right there, but good pursuit out of the Pirate defense to just keep funneling him over towards the sideline. No chance really, and don't want your quarterback to turn up and lower his shoulder. Villalobos got all he could and then stepped out of bounds, 3-yard gain.
Second down now and 12. Villalobos on a delay handoff, a little draw there to Brooks. Brooks finds just a little bit of crease, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 3rd down now and 10 from the 30-yard line.
It's a play they had good success with in the first half, sprung it for a long gain. It's kind of a little counter play, halfback counter play. They want all the flow to be going one direction and then slip the ball back to the halfback going the opposite direction. But better defense that time by the Pirates than they showed in the first half, limiting just to a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 10 now for the Mustangs.
Stevenson comes in at running back for Brooks. Villalobos fakes it to Stevenson, hands it to a wing or a slot there, coming back the other way, and that right side of the offensive line for Cooper just got collapsed for Coronado.
Back to that jet sweep again. This time they did it out of a tight formation. Campbell Stanek almost in a wingback situation right there, but again, not fooling this Cooper defense. They read it and ran to the football very, very well. It's a 3-yard loss. So not much going there for the Coronado offense again on that set of downs. A penalty hurt them to set them behind the chains to start with and never able to recover it.
The last time that Coronado snapped a punt, it went over his head, but this time it's a great snap. It's a good punt. And great coverage that time as the return man there is tackled on the 44-yard line.
And Goss again that time on the tackle. Got the interception and a nice job that time being the gunner on that punt formation, getting off the block and making a very, very solid tackle right there for really virtually no return yardage whatsoever. That's a good tackle.
So Cooper will have 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line, leading in this ball game 28-0. We got about 5.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Ryan Rodriguez, the quarterback for Cooper. Ball snapped way over his head. Recovered there, just gone and recovered there that time. It's going to be a huge loss of 20 yards. On the snap over the quarterback's head.
Really unfortunate there for Shemaine Johnson. He's going to take that loss because he hustled back there and fell on it. Unfortunate that'll hurt his rushing totals, but absolutely a smart play by him to just fall on it and not create that great field position for Coronado. Is 2nd and pretty much forever here for the Pirates.
Yeah, we mentioned that hard rain over halftime, so the ball is going to be slippery. There's a great pass. Flag flies on it. That's number 11, Cade Gant.
It's going to be an interesting call
heading into for the touchdown, the apparent touchdown.
This interference call could go either way.
Yes, it could.
Two players really hand fighting.
It's going to be a touchdown. It's pass interference against Coronado. And just like that, on a 2nd down and at least 30.
Turns into a 77-yard touchdown. A lot of hand fighting right there. And like I said, that call could have gone either way. Could have been offensive interference or defensive interference. The call goes against Coronado and in the favor of Lubbock-Cooper. And Cade Gant gets a long touchdown pass and catch right there. His second touchdown reception on the night.
Yeah, that helps Rodriguez's stats too. Michael Rodriguez puts it through, and it's 35-0. Hey, we'll be right back here on KCBD Friday Night Football.
J&L Steel is hiring. Are you a draftsman with experience with AutoCAD, Tekla Structures, SolidWorks, MBS, or other design programs? J&L Steel needs designers for all types of projects. Warehouse storage, farm and ranch structures, backyard sheds, and retreats. Take the next step in your career today. J&L Steel would love to work with you. Call J&L Steel today. Build it with steel, build it to last.
Hey, welcome back to this crosstown rivalry between the Coronado Mustangs and the Cooper Pirates. Right now, Cooper is just putting it on Coronado. Want to remind you that next Thursday night, KCBD will present for you Thursday night throwdown between the Snyder Tigers and the Lubbock High Westerners. Kickoff here by Cooper is going to be a short kick, high kick, fielded at the 35 and tackled at the 33.
Returns for the Mustangs. The kickoff, number 11, Cam Miller.
Cam Miller that time coming forward did a good job of getting that ball and catching it in the air. It's one of those that you see a lot of times just hit on the ground between the levels of the return team. And crazy things happen when a football gets down on the ground. Nice job there by Miller catching it and securing some sort of field position for the Mustangs.
Let's see if Coronado can get something going here as the rain continues to fall here on Lowrey Field. Villalobos has got 3 wide receivers. He throws it to one on a short screen out to the near side. Ball came out floppy. It's probably a little bit wet. Could not be caught there.
See right here, just a little flare out of the most inside receiver in that trip set. Just trying to get him the ball out there in space with blockers ahead of him, but the ball was a little high and Stanek couldn't pull it down. Again, you see a lot of white jerseys running into the screen on the TV set. That means the Cooper Pirates are really pursuing the ball, running to it, doing a good job in limiting any big plays whatsoever for Coronado for the most part.
Running back Brooks goes into a pistol formation behind Villalobos. Now the snap goes over Villalobos' head, which he just has to pursue and recover at the 15-yard line.
Villalobos for the Mustangs.
And now he's going to be 3rd and 27, I believe. A long way.
Yeah, that's another killer right there. And I have to think that probably there is some moisture on the football since both centers have had trouble with the snap here of late.
Well, it's raining, plus the field itself is wet. Villalobos sends twins out to both sides, looks back to his backside, throws it across the middle, and it's complete. I wanted to say it was a first down, but that was they just even though it was a great pass and a great catch, it still leaves 4th and 6 now.
Get 20 of that back. Was that Brooks running up the seam? I believe it was. That's who they ended up hitting on the pass. And so they get 20 of the 27 back.
4th down for the Mustangs.
Emptied the set out right there and threw a little seam pattern, and Brooks did a nice job making the catch right there, absorbed a big hit.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up there. But he's a tough kid. So Coronado lines up to punt from their own 37-yard line. A low line drive. This one will hit the ground. Takes a great Coronado bounce. It'll be 1st and 10 right at the 21-yard line when we come back. KCBD presenting Friday Night Football.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marcia Sharp Freeway.
Back at Plains Capital Park. Rain continues to fall. The ball is mighty slippery. The Pirates leading the Mustangs 35-0 here with 3:02 left in the third quarter. Quarterback comes out on a sweep to this far side. He fakes the reverse. He is hit very, very hard right at the 32-yard line, but not after he picks up the first down.
Interesting play right there. Cooper Lunsman comes in from the receiver, shifts into a wildcat formation, and then they fake a reverse back to the quarterback, Rodriguez. Lunsman keeps it around this left edge and gets 10 yards and a first down.
31-yard line.
Different look by the Pirates that time.
Got a twin set to both sides here. Rodriguez back in at quarterback, wants to throw the screen. He completes it, but it's covered very well for no gain there. Good job by Coronado sniffing that out.
Really was a nice job. Remember, that's the play that went for a touchdown in the first half. Different running back, Shemaine Johnson, caught that one in the first half and went 32 yards for an untouched touchdown. Here, defense in much better shape, reading their keys, staying in position, good solid tackle right there, limiting it to just a 1-yard gain.
Second down now from the 32-yard line of Cooper. Motion across the formation. Rodriguez takes, hands off. That's number 10 that time. That's Jathan Caraway. Going to pick up about 6 yards on that play. Minute and a half left in the third quarter.
Outside zone play right there. That time number 5, Jamoran Johnson. Big hit, but didn't wrap up. Caraway bounced off and kept his feet, got an extra yard or two, but boy, a good solid hit by Johnson. And you like to see that out of a linebacker, scraping downhill and coming with a lot of thunder.
Coronado facing third down now and 4. Doing a tight set. Pistol. Looking to throw. Still looking to throw. Scrambles over to this side. Still looking to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to be run out of bounds short of the first down marker. Matter of fact, he might have lost a yard on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down now for Cooper.
Forcing him out of bounds.
Credit the Coronado secondary right there. Everybody in great position. No place to go with the ball for Rodriguez. And even after he scrambles right here, the defensive back stayed in great position. And it's just a nice defensive down right there by the Coronado Mustangs, forcing a punt situation for Cooper. I believe the first punt for the Pirates tonight.
I believe you're right, Randy. It's a high snap, but the punter does receive it. Kicks a line drive that bounces on the 30-yard line. It's fielded on the 22, and then he slips and goes down.
The ball actually came out. I saw a beanbag get tossed in there, but able to fall right back on it. So nice break right there. High snap. Good job by Noah Clark getting up there to catch that ball, and then a pretty good punt. Yep, the ball did definitely come out right there, and a good job of getting back on it and maintaining possession.
Well, we've talked about it quite often here, Randy, in the second half, that the ball's just going to be slippery.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember that ball bounced one time, and you know the turf is wet out there. So Coronado now faces a 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. They're on the far hash mark. Ball's handed off inside that time to Brooks. Brooks hit pretty quick right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Different running back that time. It's hard to see these numbers for Coronado, so we missed some, obviously, from time to time. That's Aaron Hernandez in there running the ball, number 25. And a similar result to what Darian Brooks has been experiencing.
Well, that is the end of the third quarter. 35-0. The lead is the Pirates over the Mustangs. We will be right back.
Every time you see an attorney on a billboard, think of Chad Jones Law. Chad Jones Law has helped thousands of injured people, and they've recovered millions of dollars for their clients. Auto accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, oil field accidents, all serious accident cases. Whenever you see an attorney on a billboard, think of the law firm that gets results. Chad Jones Law. If you've been injured, call right now. 806-224-2000.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
Beginning of the fourth quarter here. Coronado hands the ball out on a sweep back this side. Good gain on the play for Coronado that time. A gain of about 8 yards.
Sweep back to the short side of the field. Aaron Hernandez again taking the handoff, getting a little work in the halfback position. You're going to see it right here. Good steal block coming back in from the outside receiver, number 9, Rebel Beckham. That allowed Hernandez to turn up the field, and pretty good job right there, picking up about 6 yards on the play. We even called it 7.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to have a 3rd down and 3 here. Coronado needs to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback keeps the ball this time, heads up. Going to be close to the line needed. They signal it is a 1st down. Chains are going to move. Well, I believe, yep. All right, that was the preliminary sign.
They went back to Beckham again to run that play, so they like that, putting him in there in a wildcat situation, probably a little bigger, protect the quarterback as well. That's probably top priority. But Beckham able to take that direct snap. He's there again, same play, quarterback power around the right side. I guess is this Coach Roy right here kind of challenging his team, see how tough they can be. Bad weather, scores not in their favor, and let's just get in here and see if we got some guys that want to play physical and play hard right here in a bad situation. So far, good push out of this power running formation of the Mustangs.
Yeah, and you got to remember too that Brooks fielded a pass back there right at the end of that last quarter and got smashed, and we hadn't seen him come back out on the field. Johnson in there now. Ball's handed off, comes to the near side. Going to be a short gain. They're still going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for Coronado. 10 minutes left in this game, 35-0. That lead held by the Cooper Pirates over the Coronado Mustangs.
Sets up 3rd and 4.
Nice play on that last down by Case Romero, the defensive end for Cooper. You saw in the replay there, he had a blocker on him, but he was able to get his right arm free and stick it out there and get a good hold on Aaron Hernandez to stop him for just that 1 yard gain.
3rd and 4 here. Quarterback looks, dumps it off, completes the pass. It's a great gain. It's a 1st down and much more. Taking the ball all the way down to Cooper's 31-yard line.
Poor T on the reception right there. And Villalobos almost shot-putted this ball to him. Look, this couldn't get a good grip on it and just found a way to get it to poor T, and then a nice job catching it, getting up the field 25 yards and a 1st down for the Mustangs.
Villalobos looking to throw again. Quick screen out to the near side. Hit immediately. You know, Randy, on those quick screens, let me tell you, what they all depend on is the blocker. The wide receiver that's out there blocking.
Kobe Jimenez right there got off of the outside block of Portee, and then he just planted Campbell Stanek and throwing for a 3-yard loss. Stanek's had a few receptions tonight, but boy, not very much success as far as yardage is concerned. New running back in the game now for Coronado's Zavondrick Stevenson, Jr., 5'9", 160 pounds.
Quarterback goes back to throw. Villalobos throws a perfect pass down the middle, and Coronado is on the board.
Remember, Stanek had some openings in the first half where they just didn't get the ball to him, but he's behind the secondary 3 different times. Here again, he beats that man coverage on that post pattern from his inside receiver position, slot receiver. And this time, Villalobos gets it on him, 35 yards and a touchdown for the Mustangs.
You know, they've had receivers open across the middle 3 different times, and it is nice to see the strike finally come in there.
Interesting story here. The kicker for Coronado, Sky Zent, is a young lady that played soccer for Coronado last year. Coaches asked her to come out last spring and try to kick, and here she is and gets the extra point through the uprights.
Good for that young lady. 35-7, Mustangs on the board. 8:15 left in this football game. We'll be right back here on KCBD.
They're your teams, your scores, your games. So get it all in one place and make this your app. The KCBD End Zone Sports app gives you complete coverage of high school sports, highlights, scores, content you won't find anywhere else.
It's your connection to all things for high school football.
It's your KCBD End Zone Sports app.
Take them.
As dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Good look at the rain there, Randy.
Yeah, it's been steady since a little bit before halftime, and I think we're going to get a chance to see that touchdown pass right here. And you see again, there's Campbell Stanek just does a great job of beating that defensive back, number 25, Cervantes of the Pirates. And this time, Villalobos is able to deliver the pass right on the money. And good touchdown right there for the Mustangs to get on the scoreboard.
So Coronado, after the beautiful pass and catch, prepares to kick this one off. Over the course of the next eight minutes or so in this football game, we're probably going to see drop passes and some fumbles and all types of things, as wet as it is out there. Just be glad that is a turf field and not grass. Nice kick that time by Coronado. Have to retreat back, picks the ball up, and falls on it at the 4-yard line. Boy, that is that's a great situation for Coronado because Cooper's going to be backed up this time.
It's a good kick by number 41, Ronald Magus, and drives the return man back. He is unable to catch it, kind of turned to do an over-the-shoulder catch and didn't get to it, and then is feeling the pressure coming down there, breathing down his neck. It's number 23, Adrian Anderson, just falls on it.
5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
We're going to re-kick that.
So we had an offsides on the kicking team, and obviously Cooper will elect to have them re-kick here because of the poor field position, and probably not be quite as surprised by the strength of the leg of Magus.
Boy, I was going to say that is quite a break for Cooper there because Coronado got just a little bit of momentum there. You got a real wet ball. You're going to be snapping it from your own 4-yard line where anything can happen. What a break for Cooper.
Adrian Anderson.
Well, let's see if he can get his foot into it this time like he did last time. The ball wasn't kicked high, but it was kicked far. Kind of looked like it was knuckling, too. Let me tell you, knuckling football is a hard football to catch. Here we go. Coronado after the score, kicking off, this time from the 35. And boy, a line drive this time. He gets it in there again, taken right at the 10-yard line. Ball taken across the field, down the sideline, got one to beat, and he gets by him. Cooper is going to score a 90-yard touchdown return.
Different guy. They switched sides as far as the two return men. This time it's Josiah Davis that came over here to the near side and caught that ball right about head high, took it all the way over to in front of his bench, got a great wall set up over there, and turned the corner, showed off his speed going all the way to the house. We're going to see it right here. And watch the wall form over there on the far side. Here goes number 22, Davis, and a lot of white shirts sealing off the red side.
27, Case Robertson.
Second return touchdown of the night for the Cooper Pirates.
41-7 with the extra point. Tacks on one more, it makes it 42-7, 7:55 left in the fourth quarter. You are watching KCBD's Friday Night Football live stream. We'll look back at that return one more time here.
This time isolating, focusing in on Davis, and if he ever even gets touched. I don't believe he did.
I don't think he was touched. It's a great wall. And he is pumped a little bit, probably needing a little oxygen. You know, the great thing about it being cool weather is that we hadn't seen anybody down with leg cramps tonight, Randy.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes wet, your pads get a little heavier and all that, and you get cramps as well. But,
you're right. Just the humidity from it all.
Backfield for the Mustangs. Number 1, Campbell Stennett. And number 3, Deshaun.
Well, we're going to have 2 kickoffs in less than 15 seconds.
Now kicking.
At least as far off the clock.
84, Javi Serdar.
Cooker this time lining up looking like it's going to be a pooch kick. Now he's back to the right side. He kicks it deep, fielded right at the 14-yard line by Coronado, brings it back to this side. And now he's got an opening along this sideline. If he can get around one man, and he did there, cuts back, finally brought down. That's a lot of yardage for 2 plays, Randy.
It really is. And I tell you, kickoff returns, a lot of times when you bring it back across the field, they're not very successful. And we just saw 2 of them back-to-back that were. Speed of the return men, able to get it around that corner and up the sideline, bringing it all the way back across the field. This time it's Campbell Stanek for the Mustangs. And he had one more guy that he needed to outrun before the angle caught up to him. That's a big return for Coronado. Good answer.
Stanek, 2 big plays in this quarter. Touchdown reception earlier. Coronado now in Cooper territory.
Flag on the play.
And we've got a 5-yard penalty against offense, Coronado. They've done this often tonight. They've got momentum. They've moved the ball, and then a pre-snap penalty will take them back 5. And this game is designed to just have to pick up 10. So facing first down now and 15 from the 41 of Cooper. It's a quarterback lead around this side for a gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage or closely thereby.
Villalobos quarterback sweep coming here to the near side. And I believe he got himself a pretty good block out of Hayden Harger. The tight end stood up, flexed out just a little bit and stood up and had to seal that defensive end to allow Villalobos to get around the corner. Short gain, 3 yards.
7 minutes left in this ball game. Coronado trying to put 7 more on the board just as a matter of pride. Facing second down now and 12. There's a little bit of a delay handoff. Going to pick up the first down that time. That was really good right there.
15-yard gain by number 27, Stevenson, right there. Boy, you got a little giddy up to him as well. Watch him hit this hole right here at the late handoff. Two backs leading him up into the hole and showed good burst getting through that line of scrimmage. And Zavondrick Stevenson, 5'9", 160-pound junior.
Yeah, he was shifting gears right in the middle of that line. He stays in there. Picked up a first down. This time the quarterback fakes it to him and takes it up himself.
Zone read look that time. Villalobos pulling it away from the running back and keeping it himself over to the left-hand side. Gets ahead for some positive yardage.
Picked up 4 yards on that. Going to bring up second down now and 6. Looking to the sideline for the call. Makes the call. 11 seconds on the play clock. The snap, looking to throw. He does throw. He's wide open right there at the 2 and in for another touchdown for Coronado, and it's Stanek again.
This time they faked a little quick screen, wide receiver screen, and got the defense charging forward. Stanek, as the inside receiver, faked his little stalk block and then released up the field. No defensive backs left back there, and Villalobos again able to connect with Stanek. Nice job right there, 20-yard touchdown pass. Well executed by Coronado.
That was really a good-looking play. Nice-looking play. Great pass, great catch, successful. And we've got some kind, okay. We got a player that came in late. Still got plenty of time to get this kick off. It's down, and it is through the pipes and up and good. That brings us to 14-42 with the Pirates leading over the Mustangs. 5:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here.
Pirates 42, Coronado Mustangs 14.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well. Paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
You got it. I want to welcome you back to a rainy Lowrey Field here at Plains Capital Park, where the Coronado Mustangs just scored their second touchdown, bringing them to 14. But the bad news is the Cooper Pirates have got 42, and there's only 5:22 remaining in this football game. Beautiful play there. Beautiful play.
It's good to see Stanek get a couple of touchdown catches right there. Remember, first half he had some opportunities and just unable to make the connection. And so nice to see him get some touchdowns and also some yardage. That puts him up now to 6 catches and 53 yards for 2 touchdowns. Turned into a productive night for Campbell Stanek.
Yeah, we're finally getting rain that is hitting on our windows. Most of that rain is hasn't really bothered our windows here, but there's the kick. It's a long line drive, lands right on the goal line, bounces into the end zone.
Coronado's offsides again on the kick. The guy right here closest to the sideline.
That Ronald Magus getting those line drive kicks.
Cooper's going to elect to apply the penalty to the end of the kick this time.
Well, that's good because the last time it didn't end up so well. Cooper ready to go. Coronado having to sprint their defense back out there.
Try to get names and numbers for you. A lot of backups in the game. New quarterback, new running back in the game for the Pirates.
Yeah, I believe the quarterback is Graham Harden now. And he hands off to number 10, Campbell, who played a couple of series earlier in the ball game for a short game. Pickup of, we're going to call it 3. Excuse me about that. That's Reed Waters. Yeah, I had my finger on the wrong roster there. And I believe that's number 17, Cooper Lunesman in there at quarterback. And he hands the ball off again to Caraway.
Hudson hands off to number 10.
It's Caraway who had a couple of series earlier in the first half for Cooper.
Yeah, he's had a nice night. They've used him quite a bit. Him and Johnson, kind of a 1-2 tag team running back situation. And Johnson, who really run him 2 times here in the second half. On the night, he's going to have 8 carries, really 7 carries for 68 yards. He's going to lose 20 on that where he went back and recovered the snap that went over everybody's head. So I'll give him 7 carries for 68 yards. Did have that touchdown reception. And then Caraway, he's up now to 9 carries, and he'll be about 72 yards on the night.
Lindisman, the quarterback there for Cooper. 3:52 remaining in the game. Cooper decides he'll call a timeout and talk that over. And we'll just call a timeout with him. We'll be right back.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
Time for their sponsorship for tonight's game, a tremendous show of support for the coaches and athletes, as well as the administration.
Hey, we want to welcome you back here. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in this football game between Cooper and Coronado, with the Pirates leading 42-14. Currently, it's Cooper with the ball on their own 36-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 4. Lindisman, the quarterback, turns, runs a little bootleg. He's going to keep it himself, and he is going to pick up the 1st down and a lot more as he comes to the near side of the field, crosses the 30, finally out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A flag flies there. Going to be a late hit. Going to pick up 15 more on that run.
A bootleg pass again. They've run this play several times on the night. You'll see here the fake to the handoff. Lunsman rolling to his left. And that linebacker out there was just in no man's land. To cover the receiver or go get the quarterback. And as soon as he hesitated, that gave Lunsman enough time to turn up the field. He needed 4 for the 1st down. Ends up getting a whole lot more than that. And now a little late shove out of bounds. And they'll tack a little bit more on to the end of it right there. But successful play there for the Cooper Pirates to move the chains.
Yeah, going to give him a 1st down on the 13-yard line of Coronado. It's a nice little run by Lunsman. He drops his snap. He retreats, but he gets outside, gets around the 1st man, but he doesn't get around the 2nd man. He picks up 1 yard on the far side of the field.
This one shows he's got pretty good speed.
He does.
Right there to pick that ball up and be able to get to the corner, but even better speed is number 5 for the Coronado Mustangs, Jamoran Johnson. Watch him running down right here in open space. Getting to him as Lunsman could have found his way all the way into the end zone right there, but excellent effort by Jamoran Johnson, 5'11", 215-pound senior defensive lineman.
I was going to say he runs pretty well for a big boy. 2nd down and 9 from the 12-yard line. Lunsman hands the ball off, comes over the right side of the line, picks up about 4 or 5 yards, takes the ball down to the 6-yard line of Coronado with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this game. We'll soon be coming up on the 2-minute timeout.
Gabriel Cervantes on that running play right there, pick up some positive yards. Just take us a 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I think that the 2-minute timeout, if it's not needed, you just don't need to, say, we're going to remove the 2-minute timeout. But that's the rule. We're taking a 2-minute timeout, too. We'll be right back with you.
Has your car been through hail? Then bring it to the professionals at Daniel Dent Company. Specializing in paintless dent and hail repair, they've got you covered and will work with all insurance claims. With Daniel Dent Company, you get a professional and highly trained staff that's a cut above the rest. Free consultations, lifetime warranty, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
We do one thing and do it well, paintless dent repair.
Daniel Dent Company, 5605 Marsha Sharp Freeway.
Hey, welcome back to Plains Capital Park. It is raining. It has been raining. It's been raining for quite a while. We've seen evidence of that with drop